bit of Wednesday has simply whetted the appetite of the throngs in the stand who couldn't believe their eyes as Celtic plumbed the depths in midweek, but who remain, as you can hear in background, totally supportive and eager to set eyes on you-know-who. And probably it's the first name in that sheet which is drawing the attention, but at the same time, significantly, Celtic have rung the changes. Peta is dropped, Njobi and Petro are consigned to the bench. Blinker is back in. And there he is, Ian Wright, one of the most flamboyant strikers in recent times. Arsenal's record goal scorer, English international, television host, about to enjoy what he hopes will be a triumphant end to his career. Well, Kilmarnock are on a decent run at the moment and took Hearts to the wire in midweek with a side in the same lines, and including Christophe Coquard, the Frenchman who scored that last-second equaliser and who played under Bernard Lacombe, the Lyon manager, who's in the crowd at the moment about to watch Celtic, and Christophe doesn't have too many kind things to say about it. There's the referee, Mike McCurry. Well, even in a warm-up, Ian Wright looked an exciting figure, and I must say there's a great air of expectancy about this. Celtic having had that terrible blow, there's no question about it. The absence of Henrik Larsson, I think, has affected the morale of the team apart from anything else. And maybe not surprisingly, taking a little time to recover from it. He meant so much to the club. Just flicked away there by Viduka. Not a happy hunting ground for Kilmarnock. This is their 21st attempt to beat Celtic away from home since the last time. That's not a bad ball across there, it's almost in. Well, he knew exactly where to go. Running into the right space, the right time, just a little beyond, and there might have been touch. And that was important. He's shown his appetite immediately. Nice little dummy there, didn't pay off for Moravcik. Always thinking about his game, as is Ian Durant. Good tackle that by Tebeli. Well, free kick surely. Mahood eager to get on with it. Drawing the defence out, and there was no offside there. I think the Kilmarnock defence thought there might be, but watch us coming in here. Just missed as Burley came in. There was no offside. That was a chance. Coquard held onto the ball well enough, but the final pass simply not good. Dendelou shot with that. Very poor ball by Dendelou. Now Celtic flooding forward. That's a lovely ball into Viduka. And a just pass. That's a great save by Michael Watt. It didn't look as if Viduka could get anything at all out of that. And it shows you the quality of his play. Look where he is now. Seemed to have lost it there. Seemed to have no options at all. Look at that little curl round there. Brilliantly stopped. Viduka. Little touch by Wright. Viduka. Burley going into the box. That's an excellent tackle again. High and mighty. The goalkeeper should be up for it though. Yes, he was fouled by Wright. Hoisted high and handsome, but the challenge didn't equal it here. Although, Mark, you're looking at that again. Tell you what, I think the goalkeeper was as much to blame for that as anything. Riley. McPherson with support. Blinker going with him. Well, Blinker wasn't going to be easily taken on by that. That was a bad ball played inside. Tebeli panicking unnecessarily. Well, the ball played in here, a little flick on by McPherson, and here is where Tebeli might have just been a bit more precise. Here's Jeffrey. Cuts across. Coker scored! Well, how on earth did he out-jump the centre of defence there? It looked, to be honest, it looked a reasonable ball, but not all that lethal. And it says much for the spring and the heel of the Frenchman. Here it is going across there. And Coker did splendidly to get up there and put it away. Goal transfixed. Well, at the moment, Kilmarnock dominating. Playing very confidently. Ali Mitchell on that far side. Burley goes with him. Here's Durant lying conveniently in midfield again. And there's Gould getting to that. Riley came up. Saw the opening. Took his opportunity, and that was a well-hit shot. That certainly was stopped by Gould, or else it was in the net behind him. Now Wright picking it up. Can he lift Celtic up now? On the outside by Lambert. Forward goes Wright again. Did cut back well. That's a corner kick. Celtic trying to find some inspiration. Crowd trying to lift them up now. There's a short one. What he will let fly, and that must be in. He's done it. Wright has scored. A blunder by Michael Watt. And one of the great predators in modern football accepts an invitation like that. But wait a minute now. It's been chopped off. It's not counting. And I'd like to see that one again. It's played in here. There's a shot now, and it looked as if the linesman on this side had spotted him in the offside position before he made that. That is a huge anticlimax for this large crowd. Well, the flag stayed down. Now, for a moment, I must confess, I looked away to the right-hand side to see the flag up. It stayed down there. That was a chance again. All Celtic now towards half-time. Well, there seemed to be a bit of mixing there. There's no doubt about it. The arms were up. Well, this is what brought it about. Wright going in there. Up he comes. Well, he certainly raised his arm there, and he's getting a warning from the referee. Well, I think he's fortunate that time. Half-time whistle goes. You can hear what the crowd think about that result in the background. One goal in it, and a goal extremely well taken by Christophe Coker. It looked as if, I must say, from the angle that I was watching, that the Celtic defence should have been up to clear that ball. And I thought Jonathan Gould looked initially as if he thought the ball was going past, as I did, but in it went, sneaking in between himself and the goal post. Half-time score, Kilmarnock 1, Celtic 0. Off go Kilmarnock. Well, I did say at the start, this is not a happy hunting ground for them, but nevertheless, last season Celtic did find it hard going against Kilmarnock, scoring the least number of goals against the Rugby Park side and then the Premier Division side. So I think they're getting a little sample of that again this afternoon. Resolute display by Kilmarnock against a Celtic team that I don't think there's any question about it, is still badly affected by that terrible injury to Henrik Larsson. Viduka, good run by Viduka. Really skinning Dindaloo. Plays it very wide though. Moravchik! And it just passed. There must have been the most amazing swerve in that ball. And if you add it to the slippery condition here, watch it coming in, the goalkeeper slipping, there really was swerve in it, and they were lucky to survive that one. Reset. Moravchik's beginning to play. That must be this time, yes, Viduka. He's got the equaliser. Suddenly they found a gap in the Kilmarnock defence. Wright getting the initial touch, and Viduka putting it away. And you felt that goal was bound to come, given the fact that Kilmarnock seemed set back on their heels. Not the easiest of one to take, but a challenge by the defender. But he remained perfectly cool. One each. Durant giving it away too easily. Well, certainly a red card there. Yes, he did have a kick. Martin Baker. I don't think he made any serious contact, but there was a kick. Watch as there's a tackle from the back, which he didn't like. Oh, how stupid can you get? So for the second successive game, a player sent off at Parkhead. Kilmarnock reduced to 10 men. Here's Moravchik. Beautiful ball inside again. Yes, Viduka. Brilliant header. A really marvellous cross there. I said earlier on, Moravchik had to contribute something to this game. He'd done nothing in the first half. Now look at this. Beautifully curved ball and the strength and the power of Viduka paying off there. 2-1. Burley. Moravchik. He's really turning it on now. Viduka hovering in the middle again. Somehow or other, Viduka looks an infinitely stronger player this half, and I think it's because the service, especially from Moravchik, has improved. It's an enticing one again. Viduka, incredibly. Rising above everybody else. A brilliant hat-trick by Viduka. Nobody covering him. And I think even at this stage it puts the game well beyond any doubt. And Moravchik, I think, about to be substituted. Indeed, as Morton Vikos now comes on. Moravchik, I think, now being rested. He has an important game coming up, of course, against Lyon, where he will be a key figure. Durant. Kokar, left on his own there. McNamara. On there by Petrov. Very good pace there, and Wright coming in. Takes the paint off the crossbar, and he's appealing to the crowd. What else can I do to put it in the back of the net? Look at the agility of the man coming in here. Absolute determination to get between the two players. Burley. Reset. Play by Celtic, knocking the ball around well. Hotchill picking up. I think he'll let fly himself. Oh, that's a great goal! He's done it! is up there. And no half measures with this man. He did it in spectacular fashion. All credit to the youngster inside him, who's learning his trade. And there's a master craftsman at work. 4-1, and he loves every minute of this. Look at the way he had that space, but he had to make sure of it. Absolutely delighted with it. Here's Wright. Boncho putting it back in there. Burley, can he put it away? Great goal. Wonderful triangular move. Number 5. And just watch how this all started from Wright's magnificent pass across here. Good perception by Burchell to lay it back. And there's the chest and then the foot of Burley coming in there, giving support. And there was no doubt where that was going to end up eventually. The Celtic run away with this. Kamara. It was a very good run round the outside. That's dangerous looking. Durant again. Good play by Durant Ferre. And there goes the final whistle as Celtic Park rises to a really remarkable second half performance by Celtic. Started off badly for them, but that goal by Krzysztof Kokar getting up above the central defence, ought to be covered and sending it in near the post. And then the comeback when the first goal came here for Celtic, for Mark Viduka picking up and very calmly under pressure sending it away. Then came the headers, lovely ball by Moravcik. Then showing his power in the air again, in came Viduka to get his hat-trick. And then the goal that everybody really was waiting for, with Boncho on the left-hand side, sweeping it across. And a dynamic hurl through the air there brought Ian Wright his long-awaited goal. And then right at the end, a glorious move. Ball sent out by Wright, put back in by Burchell, and in came Burley, slipping it in there. And that's it. Triumphant Celtic, ending up 5-1 in front.
The fans were tremendous. They stuck with us because we could see that we didn't deserve to be 1-0 down. And if you give them something to shout about, they're there.
Awesome. Just brilliant. Unbelievable.
No doubt in your mind you made the right decision.
What, 35, 36 coming to Celtic, playing in front of 60,000. You know, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. It's a 1 in a million chance. And, you know, I'm fortunate enough that it's happened to me. And that is why the way I play today is just the start of our intent to continue to play. It was a fantastic occasion for me and my family.
Yeah, he was happy.